We're back. The defender making the save of the night.
To watch that absolutely rifle in.
That screamer, losing my voice.
So special. The second goal was far too easy.
Bring that meat feast back and stick some chilli sauce on it. This looks tasty.
Yeah, I do think we got away with it, to be honest.
We just haven't got it over the line.
One of our greatest chances we've had in many years.
I wouldn't swap anything for it.
The feeling at that final whistle, wow.
I don't think I'll ever celebrate a goal quite like that again.
Sheffield Wednesday are back in the Championship!
This is Football Forum Live.
With Joseph Hadfield, Josh Chapman and Ben Collins.
Good evening. It's been a month since we last brought you a game from the Northern Counties Eastern League Premier Division. 2 different competitions since, and we're back at Sandygate for the first time since said game. Well, given Hallam's recent red-hot form and their record when we turn up to watch them, I'm surprised they haven't refused us entry.
Ben Hunter with the ball in! Ben Hunter, the manager! He silences the Sandygate crowd, and Hallam from 2 goals up yet again look to have thrown this away. It's Hallam 2, Rossington Main 3, kitchen sink time. Here's Jarman, and here is Danny North. North looking to play it through. Here is a chance for Barton to steal a point, and Barton Town equalise in the final seconds of the game. 96 minutes on the watch. It's Hallam 2, Barton Town 2. And here's the number 16 who'll shoot. It's not cleared, and Stocksbridge Park Steels make it 5-1. Preston made the save and pushed it out only in the direction of the Park Steels man. It is a chastening evening for the countrymen. It's a thumping. It's Stocksbridge Park Steels 5, Hallam 1. Believe it or not, that disaster of an evening for both them and us was a blessing in disguise. Since then, Hallam have won 4 out of 4 in league and Vars, reaching the 3rd round for the first time since 2007. Silsden, the visitors tonight, they too have reached the 3rd round of the FA Vars and sit 3 places and crucially 4 points above the countrymen, so they'll remain higher in the table regardless of tonight's result. Hallam versus Silsden then is exclusive here on Football Forum Live. Kick-off is moments away at 7:45. As for the team news, 3 changes for Hallam. Out go Bootle, who's not involved. DeFalco and Padil drop to the bench. In come Matthews, Cartman and Burns. As for Silsden, 2 changes for them. Clayton and Maltby not involved entirely tonight. In come Gardner and Thompson, who were on the bench on Saturday. Both those sides making the changes from the FA Vars clashes at the weekend. 100% league record in November against winless in the league in November. Foregone conclusion, right? Wrong. You won't miss a kick here on Football Forum Live.
On Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music and on your smart speaker.
Alexa, play Football Forum.
Discussing the latest from Leppings Lane to the street of Shoreham, this is Football Forum. So thank you very much indeed for your company. Welcome along to Sandygate this wet and windy Tuesday evening, shall we say. The floodlights are in full force, the wind is in full force, as I'm going to struggle to keep hold of my notes for the next couple of hours. It is Joseph Hadfield here at Sandygate, as we mention, in Sheffield 10 this evening. Let me run you through those 2 sides in full before the teams emerge this evening. So, as I said, 3 changes for Hallam. So, Warhurst, the captain, is in goal with 1. 2 is Brownell. 3 Scars, 4 De Girolamo, 5 is Burns, 6 Bradbury, 7 Matthews, 9 Ruthven, 10 Ward, 11 Wilson and 14 Cartman. As for Silsden, 1 in goal is Trenery, then it's Baldwin 2, Gardner 3, 4 is Daly, 5 Harris, captain is number 6 Arley Barnes for Silsden, 7 Hudson, 8 Cromack, 9 Price, 10 Thompson and 11 Stewart. On the bench for Hallam this evening, we'll go to Hallam first before we come back to Silsden. Richard Patterson in 8 is on the bench for Hallam, as is 12 Puddill, 15 Flynn, 16 Blackburn and 18 DeFalco. For Silsden on the bench this evening, 12 Cassidy,
14 Brooksbank, 15 Webb Foster, 16 Craig, and 17, who is Tanique Fishley. So we are we're live here at Sandygate. Thank you very much indeed for your company. Not much to report here on Football Forum Live this evening, as we just await the two sides to make their entrance this evening. Charcoal grey skies have enveloped Sheffield 10. The music's going off, thank goodness, which means the teams will shortly be emerging here, and I'm losing my notes yet again. This may be a very tricky evening, but we shall see, and as I mentioned, you will not miss a kick here on Football Forum Live as I just try and get myself comfortable with the adjusting of the microphone this evening. So as I mentioned in the intro, Hallam coming into this game on the back of 4 wins in League and FA Vars, two of which coming in the FA Vars. They've reached the 3rd round of the competition, as I mentioned, for the first time since 2007. This is the best run for the countrymen all season. And they're looking to make it 5-5 against the Silsden side that, well, their form of late has been up and down, shall we say. Their only victories, in fact, coming in the FA Vars. A 4-1 victory away at Abbey Hay on Saturday afternoon. Hallam, they beat Atherstone Town to reach the 3rd round of the FA Vars. Ramsbottom United, the host for Hallam's 3rd round FA Vars tie. The grandstands are filling up very nicely. Shed End is packed, as you would expect here at Sandygate on a Tuesday evening. The speakers have had the plastic bags chucked over them, as there was a slight downpour of drizzle that enveloped Sandygate, and in fact, by the looks of things, on the advertising on top of the away dugout, it continues to drizzle slightly. The wind is quite strong this evening as well, in which case posing quite a bit of a struggle, shall we say, to the warmth keeping of hands. So see you with Football Forum Live here on your preferred podcast provider. Much appreciating your company, and we're approaching 7:45, and the team, well, we're well past 7:45 as of present, and with the rain still pattering down, we await as to the two teams emerging from the tunnel. The music's gone back on. Hopefully you can still hear me above the music. The wind and rain reminding us of the game against Handsworth back in December, and as expected, the wind is pushing the drizzle towards the main stand here at Sandygate. Well, the media man of Hallam he's got the phone in hand. The club photographer is ready and raring just in front of the tunnel. By my reckoning, we are but a moment away from the two teams coming out here at Sandygate, and as we mentioned, you will not miss a kick here on Football Forum Live over the next couple of hours. And while we're waiting, it's probably a good time to mention that we'll be following Hallam again on Saturday. More on that in a moment as the two teams emerge here at Sandygate. Warm applause is generated by the fans in the stand here. It is Hallam who are emerging onto this Sandygate pitch in their traditional home strip of the blue shirts, the blue socks, and the blue shorts and the white socks. Silsden in their traditional home strip as well of the all dark red shirts, the black shorts, and the red socks. As the two teams just go through their pre-match pleasantries, the rain is aiming right in our faces. And we will hope that the wind decides to change course over the next few minutes. Laminated notes may have to be a thing of the future, but we shall see. It is Football Forum Live for your Tuesday evening here in Sheffield 10. The two teams breaking out into their pre-match huddles. And it looks like Hallam will get their wish as expected. They will be playing from right to left in this first half as we look at it from directly on the halfway line towards the back of the main stand here at Sandygate. The two captains just going through the coin toss as of yet. Arlie Barnes, that of the Silsden camp, and Hugo Warhurst, the Hallam goalkeeper, just going through the coin toss as of the moment.
You notice Hallam's already made a substitute. Puddle's out.
Daniel thank you very much, sir. As we noticed that Daniel Puddle has entered the field of play, the number 12, so he will be starting this evening. There's been a late change just before the kickoff. That may explain the slightly later kickoff time of 10 to 8. I'm just double checking the Hallam Twitter feed to see if there's been any confirmation of that. No, there hasn't, so we'll have to do our best, but I would assume it probably might be the number 3, Joe Scars, who has been left out, and Daniel Puddle will take his place. It will be Hallam to get us underway, and we are underway here at Sandygate. Hallam will get us underway. They're playing in this first half, as we mentioned, from right to left towards the cricket netting, and Hallam and Silsden playing from left to right as we look at it. As we mentioned, Hallam in their all traditional home strip of the blue shirts, blue shorts, and white socks. Silsden playing in their home strip as well of the dark red shirts, black shorts and red socks. So we are underway on this chilly Tuesday evening. Hugo Warhurst, the captain this evening for the Countrymen, back in goal. First time we've seen him in goal for a while. And Hallam with an early chance here on this near hand side, and it goes behind for a first corner of the evening very early on. I forgot to start the stopwatch. Utterly wonderful, but never mind. The stopwatch is going, and we'll take it from there. So we're about 30 seconds behind on the stopwatch. Never mind. A first corner of the evening for Hallam. Just over a minute gone. So the ball comes in, the heads go up, and it's not cleared, and a chance here for Hallam early on! And Hallam lead inside the first minute or two. And Nathan Cartman has his second league goal this season. 9 in the Northern Counties Eastern League Premier Division so far. In 2023-24, obviously 7 of those coming for Knaresborough. We saw him get his first in our last Football Forum live commentary. And it's second time lucky. We must be a lucky charm. 2 minutes gone here at Sandygate. It's Hallam 1, Silsden 0. So very early on, and Silsden have got us restarted. The wind is definitely going to cause a problem this evening as the kick goes in favour of the Countrymen. They've won themselves a free kick, which Daniel Puddle, who's playing the left-back role this evening, will take, and he'll loft it downfield in the direction of a Hallam man, but Silsden can regain possession, but he's doing ringer roses, and he's looking to pass it off downfield to a man. But it'll only come out as far as captain Barnes. Barnes will send it downfield in the direction of the number 11, Casey Stewart. He's flagged offside by the official on this near-hand side, and Hallam win themselves a free kick. So 3.5 gone. Remains Hallam 1, Silsden 0 in this Northern Counties Eastern League Premier Division clash. So Warhurst will take this free kick, some 10 yards short of halfway. Lofted into the night sky and down towards Ward. It's left, and Silsden can clear the ball away downfield. There's a Hallam man who's flat on the deck. It's the number 9, Scott Ruthven. And play is stopped as the referee just goes over to check that he's okay. Looks to have probably been a clash of heads. But they'll just have a double check to make sure all is okay. He's making the signal towards his bench that he looks okay to continue, and will do so.
Apologies, it's the number 7, Jamie Matthews. The 7 and the 9 looking rather similar. There's the first commentary cock-up of the evening. Certainly won't be the last. So a drop ball to restart play, and Hallam have it here. And they'll do so on the far-hand side on halfway. Lofted downfield in the direction of Ward. Silsden will clear the lines, and it's out for a Hallam throw some 30 yards out over on the far-hand side. So it's taken. It's lofted downfield, but Silsden will just do their best to knock that one downfield and out of play. And Silsden have a goal kick. So Trenery is the man. Kyle Trenery. He's in the Hallam goal this evening, wearing the shirt number 1, dressed all in the purple shirt. In fact, in all purple shorts and purple socks as well. As the head goes up, and Hallam win themselves a throw-in on this near-hand side in a central position. Daniel Padil looking to contest the header in the illuminous yellow boots this evening. So ball played downfield here for Silsden. Padil will just do well to clear that up and downfield, but it's out for a goal kick to Silsden. 6.5 gone at Sandygate. As we mentioned, more Hallam action coming this weekend. We're off to Maltby Main. The Countrymen, the visitors. You can catch that one on Football Forum Live late Saturday night. We'll be there for a 3 o'clock kickoff. Hugo Warhurst will do well to aim that one, and I think the ball fancied a 5-minute pasty. So Silsden have themselves a throw-in on this near-hand side in a slightly advanced position. So the ball's taken here with the number 2, Baldwin. Baldwin will look to loft downfield, but Padil will get ahead to that. Here's the number 7, Hudson, but by that time, Hallam can clear the lines and will do so here, looking to contest. It's gone out, and Silsden have themselves a throw-in on this near-hand side. So Isaac Baldwin, shirt number 2. He's taken the throw-in, but Hallam have dispossessed almost immediately. The goal scorer, Nathan Cartman, running the ball out of play, and Baldwin's taken another throw for Silsden. So here he is, the number 7, Hudson. Hudson looking for an option. He'll go back to the centre-back offering, and across here to Barnes, the captain, who's playing right back. Lofted forward, but it's out only as far as De Girolamo. And De Girolamo will put that ball out for another Silsden throw on this near-hand side. Slightly more attacking position here, Hudson. Hudson back with Baldwin, the number 2. Baldwin looking for options. Back up with Hudson. But Hallam can get a touch on it, and they can get the ball away now here over towards the number 11. This is Aaron Wilson. Wilson on halfway looking for options. Wilson seems to have tried to be dispossessed. Great tackle, and he's won the ball back, but it's cleared upfield, and Silsden have regained possession. And a chance here, a free kick for Silsden. The Hallam man bringing down his opposite number. He was the last Silsden man. He definitely wasn't the last Hallam man. So my thoughts here is that this probably will be the first yellow card of the evening rather than a straight sending off. So some discussions going on between the Silsden number 4 Ross Daly and the Hallam man. This early on in the game, one would suggest maybe this isn't a booking. The referee just marking out the Hallam wall from which 10 yards will be needed. So the free kick's taken in towards the 18-yard box, but it goes over everyone, and it's out for Hallam goal kick, shed end. As the drizzle continues to team down here in Sheffield 10. And one questions when the gloves may be needed, and that's probably right about now. Certainly one glove, maybe not both, but we shall see. So Warhurst with the goal kick, who'll loft this ball downfield in the direction of Brownell. And here's the number 6, Bradbury. Bradbury in a tussle on the floor, but he continues and maintains possession. But Silsden win the ball back here with Gardner at left back. Gardner. Now Hallam have the ball back, and they'll do so on this far-hand side. Trying to play in Ward, but not to be. And Silsden have it back with Gardner. Looks to loft the ball upfield and find Daly. Looks to move inside and across to Captain Barnes. Barnes wearing number 6. Barnes lofts it downfield in the direction of Ellis Hudson. Kept that in play, has he? No, he hasn't. And Hallam have themselves a throw-in in a very defensive position on this near-hand side. So 11 gone here at Sandygate. Hallam 1, Silsden 0. That goal coming very early on before we'd even start, just as we started the stopwatch, some 90 seconds late. But we've seen another Hallam goal this evening. Nathan Cartman getting it. That's 2 for him in Hallam colours. Both coming when we've been calling the action on Football Forum Live. So throw taken down in the direction aimed towards Cartman. A few interchanged headers, but Ward has the ball, but he's muscled off that. And it comes back to Stewart, who'll just loft that one back to Trenery in the Silsden goal. So Trenery, he'll loft the ball upfield. He'll look for a Silsden man, but that goal kick was slightly hopeless, shall we say, and nothing more than we thought it was a Hallam throw-in, but it didn't really have a lot on it. So Hallam have the ball, and Hallam have the ball here in an advanced position here. He takes the strike, but Trenery gets down and gets the hands to it. So ball lofted downfield from the goal kick, up in the direction of Hudson. My notes are going everywhere, and will persevere. So we shall see. Here is the number 8 of Cromack. Cromack will look downfield in the direction of Thompson, but great bit of play from Hallam. Will win the ball back, and they'll have it here until Silsden can win possession back of the football. Here is Hudson. Hudson across to Cromack and in to Daly. Daly in the shirt 4 on 30 yards. Look to loft it across to his teammate on the left wing. Looks for an option. Tries to turn and twist around Brownhill. To no avail of so far. Daly will look for an option. He'll find it's back to Daly and across to the left wing. Believe that could be Gardner. The balls continue. Build-up continues. Silsden trying to get their shot away. They have done. But it only comes out as far as Thompson. Thompson 20 yards out. Thompson will have a strike. The jeers from the shed end tell all you need to know. Bit of a forced shot away. Nothing much that Harry Thompson could do. But 13 gone, and it remains Hallam 1, Silsden 0. So as we say, Maltby Main against Hallam, Saturday afternoon, 3 o'clock kickoff. Do join us for that one on Football Forum Live. Here we have Matthews on this right-hand flank, looking for a cross. The play's in towards the back, heading towards Cartman. But Silsden get a head onto it and we'll get it out for a throw-in on this near-hand side. In a very advanced position, so a real chance here from this throw-in for Hallam. If they can make it 2-0, we shall see. Daniel Padil, who's gone across to take it. So we shall see. Looks to be Padil who's gone across to take it. Padil takes the throw, finds Ward. Callum Ward here wearing shirt number 10. Back to Padil. Padil exchanging passes with Ward. Ward looking for an option. Lofts the ball in. It's a great header to clear it away from Silsden. But it's behind for another Hallam corner. And remember what happened the last time the countrymen had a set piece from this side of the ground. So Scott Ruthven, he's gone across to take this corner kick. 2 league goals so far for him. And 3 coming in the Sheffield and Hallamshire Senior Cup, of which we saw Hallam's running that competition come to an end at Stocksbridge. Corner comes in, the heads go up. And a chance, and it's 2-0! It's a great header! And Hallam double their advantage. And the man signed on an emergency loan from Pontefract Collieries comes up trumps to double Hallam's advantage. Dan Burns has the goal. Quarter of an hour gone at Sandygate. It's Hallam 2, Silsden 0. It was a great header from Danny Burns from some 6 yards out. And you just had an inkling as Silsden get us back underway. You had an inkling that as soon as that ball was lofted in the direction of Dan Burns, the tallest man on the pitch, there was only one place that ball was heading, and it was in the back of the net. So Silsden have a throw on this near-hand side on halfway, but Hallam look in the ascendancy. That's Bradbury with a high foot. They're on Baldwin, and Silsden have themselves a free kick. 5 yards inside the opposing half. Forgot to mention earlier on, our big match referee this evening is Kevin O'Donnell from the West Riding Football Association, assisted by Chris Andrews and Gareth Brown, both of the Sheffield and Hallamshire FA. So the free kick comes in, lofted in towards the 18-yard box. Hallam do well to clear the lines, but it's only out as far as a Hallam man who can loft the ball downfield. And here is a chance. Here is Callum Ward. Ward, wearing shirt 10, looking for an option. He's got into a very quite an advanced position as Silsden couldn't get back quick enough. But that's a poor ball. The free kick goes the way of Hallam, and it was a poor ball, but it was a great first touch that just allowed the Hallam man to get in front of his opposite number. And Hallam have themselves a free kick 5 yards inside the opposing half. So free kick lofted in towards the box, looking to get a head on it. That was Di Girolamo, but it's behind for a goal kick. So goal kick for Trenery then. 2 goals in the opening quarter of an hour for Hallam. They're looking on some form. And they're looking to get forward again here with Cartman. Cartman with 14. Looking for an option. Finds it and actually does find it. Here is Aaron Wilson. But it takes a deflection off Barnes and it's out for Hallam throwing in an advanced position on this near-hand side. So Padil, the former Sheffield Wednesday man, going across to take the throw-in as the drizzle continues to team down here at Sandygate. We've done wise from our commentary position here this evening to get ourselves quite far back in the stand. So Padil with a throw in towards the 18-yard box. But it's behind for another Hallam corner, and a Silsden fan a couple of rows in front of us. As you may have heard on our commentary there, not another corner. So we know where he thinks this ball is headed in the next minute or so. But we shall see. Third Hallam corner of the evening. That Scott Ruthven is across to take. The ball goes in towards the box. Quite wide out. Have Silsden cleared their lines? They have indeed, and they'll look to loft it forward. Not cleared particularly brilliantly, but at least Silsden have got it out and they're over halfway now. And here's a chance. And a lofted ball that's not being picked up here by number 11, Casey Stewart, but Waterhurst is across to prevent a Silsden counter-attack. So 20 gone at Sandygate. 2-0 minutes, and the score is exactly the same, 2-0. As Silsden loft the ball downfield, that's out. That ball's headed to the bar. Padil has a throw on halfway. And you'd have to say, regarding the look of this game on paper, let's not discount Silsden, because they do sit higher in the league table and will do regardless of the result tonight, as Padil lofts that ball downfield. Silsden won the reverse fixture 2-1 back at the start of September. Not much I can report at the moment, given the fact that the most of the players been in front of the home dugout. Whoops. The ball ricocheting its way perilously close to our commentary position, but all is well. So Hallam 2, Silsden 0 on Football Forum Live on your Tuesday evening. Throw-in taken from Silsden in the red shirts, the black shorts, and the red socks this evening. Here is the number 5 of Spencer Harris. Goes back to Trenery in the visitors' goal. Bit of a banana ball, but it does find Lewis Gardner in shirt 3 over on the far-hand side. And it seems like Cody Cromack is dropping deep, or are they playing a 5 at the back? Not a regular viewer of Silsden Football Club, I must admit. The Bovril was hugely enjoyed this evening, pre-match, about half an hour before I needed it. And a good quarter of it ended up going down my jumper. Not sure how that happened, but never mind. One bib required, sent courtesy to Football Forum. As the ball's lofted up here, Dan Burns with a header. Lofts that out of play, Padil loft it downfield. Here's Cartman. Cartman with 14. Looking for an option. Silsden get it out. And Hallam have themselves another throw-in. And it's gone straight to Padil. The man for the throw-ins in Hallam blue this evening. A few more instructions from his manager. Long throw lofted down towards the edge of the area. Bradbury with a chance, and Ruthven with the header. Matthews! It's not gone out of play, and Hallam have it here by the corner flag. Jamie Matthews probably had probably thought he was Stanley Matthews for a moment or two there with an audacious strike. Sadly, the wind was always against him. And Silsden have themselves a throw. As we reach the halfway stage of this first half. Hudson looking for an option inside. Only comes out to Daly as the wind picks up, and it's absolutely wicked this evening. Daly looking for an option and finds the number 7, Hudson. Pushed back downfield by Hallam. They've been in the attacking ascendancy all evening so far. And here they come again with Ward, but it's dispossessed. Bit of a poor touch. And out, but it's only out for another Hallam throw over on the far-hand side. From one Sheffield club to another one for Silsden. Back in action this weekend. Handsworth at home. Handsworth was our last destination. Tonight it's Sandygate, and we're watching Hallam on Saturday ourselves as they head to Maltby Main. Do join us for that one. So Hallam with the ball on halfway, and Bradbury looks to loft the ball and beat the offside trap. Here's Wilson. Wilson on the edge of the 18-yard box looks to loft it back, but it only reaches Wilson. Wilson back with Matthews! I think that was tipped onto the bar, but I'm not too certain, or whether that just struck the bar of its own accord. Incredible effort from Matthews. But here is Padil. Padil looks to loft the ball in! It's not cleared by Silsden yet, it has been now. And every single time Hallam have gone forward, they look to have half a chance to put it in the back of the net. Looks to be a first substitution of the evening for the visitors. One would have thought. There's a number 18 for Silsden that's entered the field of play. Sadly, there was no number 18 on the team sheet. We can say for certainty that Harry Thompson has left the field of play. Who's come on in his position, I've no idea. Never mind, here is a chance for Hallam to make it 3. He's down in the box. The referee says get back to your feet. I'm not saying that phrase until I'm absolutely certain. I've learned my lesson from Hillsborough. Here's Padil. Padil lofted it in. The wind's going in that direction. They might as well have a few pot shots. Here's Trenery, who lofts the goal kick downfield, playing against the wind. For the remainder of this first half, Silsden may be in trouble. Hallam may be in trouble. Here is a chance. Can Silsden finish? They can't indeed. Good effort from Cody Cromack, the number 8, who just wriggled his way into the Hallam 18-yard box. But a good stop from Warhurst to keep the score at 2-0. So Warhurst will just try and calm things down here with the football at his feet. Belts the ball downfield in the direction of Wilson. But it's back here with Bradbury, who'll head that, and that could have taken an awful turn for Barnes, but he got the head onto it, and here Silsden come once more. It's only back with Danny Burns, scorer of the second for Hallam this evening. Bradbury's looking to skip past his man and wins his side a free kick just short of the centre circle. So some 35, 40 yards out from goal. Scott Ruthven, the set-piece man, he'll assume his position and take up this opportunity. Daniel Padil also discussing options. So the whistle goes, it will be Ruthven to take. Ruthven will loft the ball in towards the edge of the 18-yard box. The flag goes up and it's offside. So 28 gone. Hallam 2, Silsden 0 on Football Forum Live this evening. And Trenery will restart play with this free kick on the edge of his 18-yard box. But Hallam can immediately win back possession as it's lofted around in the Silsden defence. Here on this near-hand side is Hudson. Hudson looking to play it through in the direction of the number 9, exchanging passes with Hudson. Hudson will have a shot. Hits the net in behind the shed end, and it's a goal kick to Hallam. Good bit of play that between Cale Price and Ellis Hudson. But it remains 2-0 to Hallam. As the rain continues to team down and a lot of fans think, right, I'm headed to the bar, I can't say I blame them. The rain really getting heavier now. Hallam will hope this one doesn't get abandoned, given their healthy advantage in this game so far. Here is Hudson. Beautiful ball to loft through in the direction of the 18. No idea who it is that's gone in, but a chance here for Silsden if they can ricochet and turn and strike. Deflected. And Silsden have themselves a corner, as I seem to have been surrounded this evening by Silsden fans. So the number 7, Ellis Hudson, he'll go across to take this corner for the Cobby Dalers. And the rain's getting heavier here at Sandygate. A lot of fixtures falling foul of waterlogged pitches. This one's on its way there. You'd think, given the fact they're in football shirts and shorts, they'd want to get a move on. So corner for Silsden on this near-hand side. Half an hour gone. Ball comes in towards the box, but it's cleared immediately by Hallam man, but it's only out here with Hudson, who has a second bite of the cherry. Hudson, but it's dispossessed. Here come Hallam once more, looking to loft it downfield in the direction of Cartman. Can he get there? Can he keep it in? I can't see. No idea. Looks to have gone out. It's a Silsden throw. So the throw's played downfield. Here with Price. It's kept in, but it's lofted downfield. Will that go? No, Trenner is going to get a boot to it. Rather, you'll let that go out for a goal kick. Has someone got an arc? I may need it to get home this evening. That was a bit of a wayward kick from Trenery there, and it's a Hallam throw on this near-hand side in front of the home dugout. So 32 minutes gone. Just over 10 minutes to half-time. Hallam fans made his way up into the stands in a shirt and shorts. Fair play to him. He's obviously a lot warmer than I am. So Hallam with the throw then here that Padil will take on this near-hand side. Advanced position. He'll loft the long throw in towards the 18-yard box and will find Matthews. But that's gone behind. And we know what comes next. It's a Hallam corner. So Ruthven goes across to take it. 33 on the watch. Looking for an option to play it short. Deciding against it. It's a throw, rather. The ball lofted in, but it only comes out as far as Brownell. Brownell will have a strike from 30 yards, but it's behind for a goal kick. Rain seems to have eased up now. A short, heavy burst. And play will continue. So nothing more than a shower. Padil lofts the ball downfield in the direction of Ward, who'll look to head the ball downwards. It's not completely cleared by Silsden. They'll do well to get it away, and he comes back to the head of Padil. Padil will loft it downfield. Ruthven. Still not cleared, and back with Padil. Padil finds Cartman. Cartman looking for an option. He's got Ward in support. He'll find Ward. Ward lofts the ball in, but that's straight at Trenery. And he'll belt the ball out of play, and it's Hallam throw right in front of the dugout. Slight impeding, one would argue, from a Silsden persuasion. The referee thinking nothing of that. And it's Hallam throw. Padil. So Padil. And a shove in the back of a Silsden man wins the Cobby Dalers a free kick. So Trenery to take in the all-purple strip this evening. Warhurst is opposite number in the Hallam goal in the pink shirt, black shorts and black socks. So the free kick's lofted downfield in the direction of Hallam, but they've won the ball back as Baldwin has an audacious effort from some 35 yards and he lands at the feet of Warhurst. At half-time, we'll get the thoughts of our resident Sheffield United pundit, Josh Chapman, on Sheffield United's point down on the south coast at Brighton. Lofted off in the direction of Brownell. Brownell looks to play the ball in, but it only finds a Silsden man, and Silsden can clear their lines. Our Chesterfield man, Ben Collins, he's got the lowdown on the Spireites, going clear at the top of the National League after beating second place Barnet 4-2. And plenty more besides. So Silsden have themselves a throw this near-hand side, defensive position. But Padil wins the header once more, but Silsden have regained possession, if only but a moment. Hallam look to get it downfield here. Here is Ward. Ward looking for options, trying to find Wilson. Not to be, and the lines are cleared. Apologies, that was Brandon Bradbury looking to get forward there. So Hallam throw, far hand side. But Silsden will just clear their lines once more. Foul on a Silsden man. Now the visitors have won themselves a free kick. So Trenery downfield. But yet again, Hallam are winning that first ball. So it goes downfield in the direction of Hudson, and Hudson will pass the throw in to Baldwin. Baldwin will take and find the number 11 Stewart, and back with Hudson. Daly and Harris. Harris back to Trenery in the goal. Here's the captain, Arlie Barnes. Barnes lofts the ball downfield. Hallam haven't cleared completely. They'll find Daly. Daly here for Silsden. Downfield to Stewart on this near-hand side. Stewart sends the ball in towards the box. It's back out, and Padil has it just in front of the shed end. So Silsden throw, some 25 yards out. Daly will take. No, he'll send it instead to one of his teammates. Here is Baldwin, who twists and turns. Finds Stewart. Stewart in towards the back post. It's not cleared completely. Warhurst has to do his best just to push that one past the post. Casey Stewart there, almost with an audacious finish from an unexpected angle. The rain has eased up, but it's a Silsden corner far-hand side. 39 on the watch. Silsden look to get themselves back into this game. The heads go up, it's not. Cleared by Hallam. It's back here with Silsden. Can Brownell wriggle and wrestle the ball back off the visitors? Here it is with Barnes. Barnes in shirt 6 for Silsden this evening. Over to the far-hand side. Daly couldn't keep that ball in. It's out for a Hallam throw. So Hallam restart play, but it's one back in halfway. Crunching challenge, but Hallam have won themselves a free kick regardless on halfway. It's Football Forum Live on your Tuesday evening from Sandygate. Thank you very much indeed for your company. So free kick taken on halfway. Ruthven sends the ball in towards the 18-yard box. The head that goes up. Cartman attempting the audacious, doesn't come off, and Silsden can clear their lines. But here it is back with Brownhill for Hallam. Brownhill looking to find Burns, who's stayed up. Ward. And here is Burns, scorer of Hallam's second goal this evening. Back with Matthews. Matthews in shirt 7. Cartman with the header to try and keep possession. Still not cleared, and Hallam continue. Here is Bradbury. Bradbury still going on the edge of the 18-yard box, looking to find Cartman. Isaac Baldwin with the vital touch there in shirt 2 to send that one behind for another Hallam corner on this near-hand side. So well into the final 5 minutes of this first half here in Sheffield 10, Hallam 2, Silsden 0. And Ruthven's across to take the set piece. The ball comes in, the heads go up. But Girolamo has to let that one go behind for a Silsden goal kick. So Flannery to take this goal kick. Trenery, sorry. Well, have I been calling him Flannery for the last few minutes? Apologies. There we go, second cock-up of the evening. Never mind. Here's Hudson. Hudson looking for options, can't get past Pudill. Cartman will send it down towards Callum Ward. Here's Ward by the byline. Ward looking for options. Ward will find Ruthven. Ruthven. Across to Bradbury and Brownhill. Exchanging passes with Bradbury, but that was a poor ball, and Silsden can regain possession on the edge of their 18-yard box. Stewart and Gardner, but Brownhill sends that ball back from whence it came. Trenery gets his hands to it and sends it out immediately for Baldwin. Baldwin pushing his way towards the centre circle. Finds Barnes. And his centre-back partner, Harris. Barnes. Exchanging passes between the defence. Barnes will loft it downfield. That's out for a throw-in on this near-hand side in a defensive position for the countrymen. I think everyone's wanting half-time at the moment, apart from those that are already nice and warm in the bar. Into the final couple of minutes of this first period. As instructions are barked, Bradbury wins the first ball. Hallam maintain possession here with Wilson. Wilson across to Brownhill. Brownhill finds Wilson once more. Wilson. Wilson has options. He'll find Jack Brownhill. Brownhill will strike. It's cleared behind. It's a Hallam throw-in a very advanced position over on the far-hand side. Well, the ball's being left. Daniel Pudill, he gets his orders to go and take the long throw. As we're into the final minute of this first half here at Sandygate, Hallam leading by 2-0. So Pudill wiping the football of moisture once more. He'll take the long throw. In it comes towards the box. Silsden win the first ball and the second. But there's a foul on a Silsden man and they've got themselves a free kick. More football on the way very soon here on Football Forum Live. We're watching Hallam again on Saturday. Rare international Saturday off for us. So we head for the main. Maltby Main against Hallam. Do join us for that one. And then we're back here at Sandygate in a couple of weeks' time, just shy of our 5th anniversary. we're watching the visit of Golcar United. Do join us for that one also. And then mid-December, it's the turn of Handsworth as they welcome Barton Town. We've seen Barton Town now having lost their manager. The ball plays inwards for Silsden. Can he finish? Here's a chance for Silsden, but it's a great save from Warhurst. Still not cleared. And again, and again. And once more. That one heads down Manchester Road. The appreciation it got from the shed end. Some expert goalkeeping there from Hugo Warhurst to keep the score at Hallam 2, Silsden 0. Well into additional time now. I've not seen a substitutes board. Either I've missed it, or there can't be much more additional time. So Warhurst with the goal kick. But it's downfield and it's out for a Silsden throw over on the far-hand side on halfway. The referee checks his watch. Can't be much more additional time to play. But Silsden have it here towards the edge of the byline. Wriggling his way in between a man. It's not cleared. It is now. As Craig Denton barks orders towards his player. So Silsden with this throw then in an advanced position. So long throw coming here from the Silsden man. Doesn't even reach the 18-yard box, but there we are. It's back over onto the far-hand side. I assume this is Daly. Daly will loft the ball in. Comes off a Hallam head. It's in! It took a touch, but it goes behind for a Hallam goal kick. And by my watch, that's probably about it for this first half. It's a goal kick from Warhurst. Play continues. Here's Hudson. Finds a man, looks to loft it in towards the 18-yard box. And the mysterious number 18 who's come on as a substitute. Thank you very much. So the number 18 is Jake Cassidy, who was down on the team sheet as number 12. Here's Baldwin. And Gardner. It helps to sit amongst Silsden fans. Hallam looking to clear lines. It's a bit of a mess in that 20-yard area. Well, that area about 20 yards out. Stewart. Crunching challenge. Referee signals a throw in the way of Silsden. Baldwin. Another Silsden throw. It's taken quickly. And Hallam have themselves a throw. Can't be many more actions in this first half now. So Padil with this throw. Lofts it downfield in the direction of Bradbury. Here's Burns. Lovely bit of play, finds Cassidy. There we go. And Gardner. Cromack. And across to Baldwin. Cleared over the stand. The referee continues, says, let's keep going. Apparently 3 minutes was signalled at the end of the first half, and we've had 4. Onwards we go. Silsden with the throw in towards the 18-yard box. It's out. And Silsden keep going. Hudson looking for an option. And time will be added on for Silsden to take this corner kick. The Hallam dugout apoplectic with the referee. They want half-time. Silsden want this corner, and they want a goal back in this game. The ball comes in. The header. It's not cleared entirely. It is now. And the referee signals half-time. Hallam lead by 2-0. Early knockings of the game. Nathan Cartman opening the scoring after a couple of minutes with a 6-yarded volley. And then the advantage doubles on the quarter of an hour mark with Dan Burns. His first goal for the club after signing on an emergency loan from Pontefract Collieries. Header from about 8 yards out. Since then, there's been numerous chances for Hallam every time they've gone forward. But Silsden have had their moments too. No more additions to the score sheet yet. At half-time here at Sandygate, it's Hallam 2, Silsden 0.
The sooner they finish the M6, the better. It's only taken him 60 years.
The best thing to do is not to think. I just loved it from the off.
Shall we do it then?
Might as well.
He's willing to have a shot and have a go.
We didn't really show the quality that I know we've got.
To say he's come in for £4 million, one of the steals of the summer, really.
We're going to go up that season. That's not how football works.
Such a silly mistake.
Would you take the gamble?
Oh yeah, I think if I knew the answer to that, I think I'd be like best football manager in the world.
It's just that feeling that you want to bottle up and keep with you forever.
Do you know where bar is, mate? He goes, oh yeah, we don't serve alcoholic ground. What? Played 1 minute, I'm pretty sure he'd give a foul away. Keeper were out of his net. He tries to blast your own pitch and he only reaches halfway. And I was there just shaking with my phone, with anger, hit my screen.
This is Football Forum.
Wednesdays from 9. You're with Football Forum live on your Tuesday evening on your preferred podcast provider. Much appreciating your company. So half-time here at Sandygate. It is Hallam 2, Silsden 0. Full second half commentary on the way in the not too distant future. Before that, let's turn our attention back to Saturday afternoon, well, Sunday afternoon, should we say, that has just passed. Sheffield United earning themselves their first away point of the season in the Premier League. A 1-1 draw at 10-man Brighton Hove Albion with an own goal from Adam Webster, gaining the Blades a point on the south coast. Let's get some post-match reaction from that one from our Sheffield United expert, Josh Chapman.
Yeah, it's another point on the board. I didn't think it was an overly convincing performance, to be quite honest. I wonder what the result would have been had Brighton not been down to 10 men for a lot of the second half. But I do think, in all seriousness, in all fairness as well, I thought we were a lot more in the game second half. Even when Brighton were still had 11 men on the pitch, I thought it was a lot more even game in the second half, and I thought we were a lot brighter. But first half, I thought we were really poor first half. We never really got going. We conceded a really poor early goal coming in from our right hand side. It just far too easily, waltzes through. Bogle shirks a challenge. Sousa shirks a challenge. Whoever's at centre half, whether it's Robinson, Trusty, whoever it was, shirks a challenge. And it's just too easy. And before you know it, you're 1-0 down to quite a poor goal to concede, in all honesty. The rest of the half, I didn't really think there was too much in it. I thought they had a couple of chances, but nothing really too much. I thought it was a good save from Fodringham against Gilmore, one he should be making when Gilmore had that effort from 30 yards or whatever. It's a save he should be making, but it's still a good save. But we just never really got going in that first half. Second half, I thought we were a lot better. I think I've said it before on here that it's a bit of a running joke that, or with the people I sit around at Bramall Lane, that we're going to start turning up at 4 o'clock on on a Saturday rather than 3 because we only play in the second half. We don't really play first half. And yeah, again, we were a lot better in the second half. I thought we came out a lot brighter. We seemed to be passing it around a bit better, which is something we weren't really doing in the first half, which I couldn't keep hold of the ball. And yeah, like I say, even before Brighton went down to 10, I thought we were a lot better and a lot more in the game than we were. I thought we limited Brighton a little bit more. And then, for me, it's a clear red card. I'm not quite sure what Roberto De Zerbi's complaining about. He went on some weird kind of conversation. Well, yeah, he said some weird stuff afterwards. How he doesn't like 80% of the referees in England. Not quite sure what his qualm is with that, because I thought the referee was actually all right for both teams on Saturday. I thought he was giving a lot of cheap free kicks, but he was giving a lot of cheap free kicks both ways. And for me, it's a blatant red card. He's gone straight down the back of Osborne's heel, leg, whatever it was, straight down the back of it. You can't do it. He stamped on him, and that's a red card in today's game, unfortunately. And then after that, I thought we really dominated. It's what was it, 5-10 minutes later after the red card that we equalise. It's good play. It's one of the first times in the game where we've got the ball down. We've passed it. We've got into space. We've made good done good movement. We've got to space. I'm not overly convinced it was a cross from Bogle. I think it probably just was on the balance of it. I think he has spotted Cameron Archer at the back post and drilled it. Easily could have been mistaken for a shot, but for Adam Webster tapping it into his own net, Cameron Archer would have done the honours for him. So, either way, it'd have been an equalising goal. And then from then in, I thought, it was all United. Obviously, it's going to be difficult for Brighton because they're a man down, but it was completely United the rest of the game. And to be fair, we were unlucky not to win it. Another great bit of movement, bit of interchange, one-touch football between our forward players, between Bogle, between Hamer, between Archer. Some really nice football, and McAtee as well, some really nice football. And the chance 12 yards out, falling to Bogle, scuffs it wide. That was a real big opportunity in the game, and an opportunity we should have been taking really to try and get 3 points. And you just can't help but thinking if it fell to somebody like Cameron Archer, or a McBurney, or even a McAtee, that probably would have ended up in the back of the net. And I think we were lucky for it not to. But overall, it's a good point. A point is always better than a defeat. We're off the bottom of the table now. We're now going into a couple of weeks off, which I think can only be a good thing. I don't really like international breaks, and to be fair, I don't really like an international break when you've got a bit of momentum building. Obviously, that's 4 points from the last 6. So it would have been nice to carry on, but got 2 weeks now. Maybe get a few more players back. McBurney, Ahmed Hodzic, Will Asula's come back into the fold. He played for the under-23s. I know he came off the bench at the weekend. Maybe get him a little bit sharper as well. And I think it just gives us an opportunity to gather ourselves, to get back together, and then to pick up where we left off after the international break against Bournemouth.
Thanks, Chappers. Much more to come from Josh Chapman here on Football Forum Live over the course of the season. Let's turn our attention to Chesterfield now, as they remain top of the National League after that 4-2 victory at home to Barnet. A top-of-the-table clash, but Chesterfield running away with it despite conceding 2 late goals. Let's get the thoughts of our Chesterfield man, Ben Collins.
I mean, what a performance from Chesterfield at the weekend. A 4-2 victory over Barnet is basically, I don't want to call it too early, but I'm going to do anyway, is basically the title for Chesterfield. I not a lot of words I can say to it really, except from I'm just extremely proud of what the team that Paul Cook's put together this season so far. It's been it's astounding, faultless in many occasions. The only thing that I really had to point out is when we've lost our heads for 5-10 minutes of the match and we've let in silly goals, but when we've won 15 out of the 18 we've played, we've only lost 1 for the entire season, so I really have to be picking out the most minute things, but like I said, Chesterfield have been faultless this season. 47 points, top of the National League, a comfortable 5-point gap after the win against Barnet at the weekend. And from looking at the highlights, because obviously I couldn't go to the game due to my work, like for the first half it was pretty back and forth. It was really just 50-50 on which team was going to score first, and when Chesterfield came out after half time and scored that goal, it just unleashed them to score 4, and it's just really some really interesting balls played, especially from Clough. Interesting balls from like Cloughlin and like Quigley bagging 2 as well. Just a unbelievable performance from it, especially for a team like Barnet, who, like I've said, are second in the National League. And as we saw in the last 2 minutes of the match, they scored 2 in quick succession to make it 4-2. So really, to come away with a 4-2 victory is it's hard for me to describe how I'm feeling, because you can't see my horrendous grin that I have on my face at the moment. I'm feeling kind of smug compared to the rest of the team at Football Forum. But yeah, like I said, I believe if we can continue this form, and I have full faith that we will easily claim the title for this season, and finally, after so long of being stuck in the National League, we'll finally get back into League 2 where this team belongs. So onwards and upwards for Chesterfield. Can't say any words to it, that's all I can say. There's just no words to be had for it. So yeah, back to you, Adders.
Thanks, Ben. Much more to come from Ben Collins, who provides the photos for our programme here on Football Forum Live. Let's bring you up to date with some scores then from across the country, starting in the FA Cup with the first round replays. Well into the second half now. Barnsley 3-0 up away at 7th tier side Horsham, after that 3-3 first round tie a couple of weeks ago. Half time in the rest of these 7:45 kickoffs. Doncaster Rovers are behind. They're heading out of the FA Cup at the first round stage unless they can find an equaliser in the second half. Accrington Stanley 0, Doncaster Rovers 0. Other half-time scores from across the first round replays. Burton Albion 0, Port Vale 1. Derby County 1, Crewe Alexandra 2. Forest Green Rovers 4, Scarborough Athletic 1. Grimsby Town 3, Slough Town 2. Salford City 1, Peterborough United 3. And York City 1, Chester 0. Also tonight in the EFL Trophy, just approaching full time in some of these, Blackpool 2, Morecambe 0, Stevenage 5, Crystal Palace under-21s 2, Reading 4, Arsenal under-21s 2. Half-time score, it's Newport County 0, Bristol Rovers 1. Latest score is Carlisle United 2, Harrogate Town 0. Tranmere Rovers 0, Wigan Athletic 0, Stockport County 0, Bolton Wanderers 2, and Shrewsbury Town 3, Walsall 2. So plenty more action to come here on Football Forum Live. Full second half commentary of Hallam 2, Silsden 0 on the horizon. And no doubt plenty more action here on this programme in the not too distant future.
From Hallam to Handsworth,
this is Football Forum Live.
Welcome back to Sandygate, half-time here. It is Hallam 2, Silsden 0 on Football Forum Live on this Tuesday evening in Sheffield 10. The two teams just re-emerging for the second half as the drizzle continues to envelop the charcoal grey skies in front of us. Hallam with a 2-goal advantage. They won't go above Silsden this evening regardless of the result. But Hallam on course to make it 5 from 5 wins in 5. It will be Silsden to get us underway in this second half. They'll be playing from right to left towards the cricket net in. Hallam playing from left to right as we look towards the shed end. Our big match referee this evening is Kevin O'Donnell of the West Riding Football Association. Just checking that he's got 22 men back on that pitch and no one still in the dressing room. The rain team's down. Just checking with the goalkeepers, and we're about ready to get underway. And we are off and underway here at Sandygate for the second half. Hallam 2, Silsden 0. Hallam playing in this second half from left to right, as we mentioned, towards the shed end, as Silsden immediately look to build an attack, but it's gone out of bounds, and it will be a Hallam throw-in. Hallam playing in their traditional home strip of the blue shirts, blue shorts, and the white socks this evening, whereas Silsden playing from right to left, as we look at it, as we've mentioned, in their traditional home strip as well of the red shirts, black socks, and red socks. The wind and rain continues to team down and looks to get heavy. Let's hope all is okay and can continue, because in fairness, I think Hallam want this victory more than anyone. So Silsden with the throw then on this near-hand side. Throw's taken its back here, no half-time substitution, so play can continue. As we'd expect, here is the 14 Cartman looking to wrestle with Barnes, the Silsden captain. I'll try and run you through the teams as and when, but here Silsden come over on the far-hand side on the right. It's put in here towards the number 8 Cromack. Cromack looking for an option. He'll find the number 18 of Cassidy. Silsden looking to head in towards the 18-yard box. Bit of a slip, but Hallam can clear their lines here with Bradbury, the number 6. I'll just quickly run you through that two lineups in a second, because here comes Aaron Wilson. Too far for him, and it's back with Trenery in the Silsden goal. We'll start with Silsden. Trenery wearing 1, Baldwin in 2. Gardner 3, Daly 4, Harris 5, Barnes the captain 6, Hudson 7, Cromack 8, Price 9, Harry Thompson wearing 10 has gone off, so Jake Cassidy in 18 has replaced him, and number 11 is Casey Stewart, as Wilson looks to be in. Can he wrestle and hold off his man? He can. Here is Ivan Wilson! But it's a great stop by Trenery, and it's behind for a first Hallam corner of this second half. We've seen many an Iron Wilson goal here at Sandygate in the past. We've yet to commentate on one. We thought we had one then, but not to be. It's a corner. So I'll just quickly run you through the Hallam 1 to 11 while this corner is waiting to be taken. So Warhurst, the captain, is in goal wearing 1. Brownell 2. Pudil wears 12, a late replacement in the starting lineup there. Di Girolamo is 4, Burns is 5, Bradbury is 6, Matthews is 7. The corner comes in, played in, it's not cleared yet. There were shouts of handball. The referee waved away the protests, and Silsden can clear their lines. I'll finish the Hallam lineup. 8 is not on the field, as that's a free kick in the direction of Silsden, and it looks like it's going to be a first yellow card of the evening with it. No, just a talking to from Daniel Padil. So 9 is Ruthven, 10 is Ward, 11 Wilson, 14 Cartman, and the substitutes as and when to make their appearance. So Trenery in the all-purple strip this evening, the goalkeeper in the Silsden net. He'll take this free kick just short of halfway in the centre circle. So Trenery plays the ball upfield. It finds a Silsden man, but that goes straight to the gloves of Hugo Warhurst in the Hallam goal. He'll loft the ball downfield and up towards Iron Wilson. Here comes Iron Wilson. He's got the ball 30 yards out, looks to cut inside and find a man, but he's dispossessed. It's adjudged to have been a foul. Hallam have won themselves a free kick some 25 yards out. 4 minutes of this second half gone here at Sandygate. Hallam 2, Silsden 0. So Scott Ruthven, the number 9, he's the man responsible for this free kick. Can't imagine he's going to strike this one directly, so indirect free kick it will be. So Ruthven with the free kick in towards a head. But Silsden can clear the lines and out and downfield in the direction of the number 9, Cale Price. But it's back with Brownell and back to Warhurst in the Hallam goal. Warhurst upfield. Tries to find Wilson. The 2 number 11s going at it. But Warhurst has it out of his 18-yard box. Kicks it downfield. Silsden win possession back once more, but Burns can clear. Here is Ruthven. And it's cleared out for a Silsden throw on this near-hand side. Short, heavy bursts of rain this evening in Sandygate by the looks of things. So Gardner with this throw will play it downfield, but it only comes back to a Hallam man, surely. Advantage played, and here is Aaron Wilson on halfway. Incredible. Incredible. Just to explain, one of the Hallam players was literally being held. Feet off the ground, held by a Silsden man. Here comes Silsden. They've won themselves a corner on this near-hand side. The Silsden man literally lifting his opponent off the ground and holding him there by his chest in mid-air. And the referee only just gave that as a foul, never mind. Silsden corner on this near-hand side. 6.5 gone in this second half. The corner comes in, Warhurst flaps at it and clears it only so far. Here's Price. Looking for an option. Hallam will do well to clear the lines. They'll do down for... No, that's ricocheted. But it comes last off a Silsden shirt. And it's a Hallam goal kick, and Silsden looking to their substitutes bench once more. Already had to use a one sub early on in the first half. There's no substitute, so... well, it's the number 15. It's Reese Webb-Foster who enters the field of play. We'll work out who's gone off. But Reese Webb-Foster is on here for Silsden this evening. So Hallam can play the ball downfield, but it's only back with Price. Price wearing shirt number 9 and over to Webb-Foster. His first involvement of the game is to send the ball across play. Here is Stewart. Stewart in shirt 11. Block made by Brownell. It's out for another Silsden corner near hand side. One may suggest, question is, was that Ellis Hudson that left the field of play? I'm not sure, but we'll persevere and we will find out the answer. So corner comes in for Silsden. In, but it's headed back from whence it came. Another Silsden corner over on this near-hand side. So 8.5 gone in this second half. Silsden with another corner. Hallam defending once more. The ball comes in. The heads go up. But it's out to Price. Can Hallam get there first? Nope. Silsden will send the ball back in. I'm not quite sure where he was aiming that. Stewart posing the same question to his teammate. Regardless, it's Hallam goal kick. Hallam in action once more on Saturday afternoon. We'll be there. Maltby Main versus the Countrymen. Do join us if you can. A rare international weekend that we have off. We'll bring you commentary. A 3 o'clock kickoff. And it'll be on your podcast provider and YouTube Saturday evening. Wilson wrestled to the ground. Here goes Matthews. Matthews has got past his man. He's heading towards the 18-yard box. Matthews still going. Skips past his man. Here's a chance for Hallam!
It's 3-0 and it's Callum Ward. His second league goal of the season. Scored the winner in the second round of the FA Vars on Saturday. And is that the goal that secures all 3 points for Hallam this evening? 55 on the watch at Sandygate. It's Hallam 3, Silsden 0. And there's a Silsden man down on the deck, needing some medical attention. It's the number 3, it's Lewis Gardner. Seems to me that that Lewis Gardner will have to leave the field of play, unless he's able to continue, of which we shall see. Yep, we were right earlier on. It was Ellis Hudson who left the field of play in place of Rhys Webb-Foster. And Gardner, who seems to be in some serious discomfort, is having to get additional help to leave the field of play, applauded by the Silsden fans. He's put in a great shift this evening and looks to be in some serious discomfort. And for the moment, Silsden are down to 10. Gardner looking to make his way off the field of play, but requiring assistance. And it's the number 14, Luke Brooksbank, who will enter the field of play in his place at left back. 3 league goals this season for Brooksbank. So game restarted here at Sandygate. Hallam 3, Silsden 0. We've already seen as many goals in this game as was in the reverse fixture. Although on that occasion, Silsden were the victors by 2-1. So Stewart, who's moved to left back, he'll send it downfield. Can it be kept in by Silsden? It can. And here is Brooksbank's first involvement, who's playing the left wing role. Brooksbank looking to Cruyff turn his opponent and maintains the possession of the football. But it's a poor touch from Daly, and Callum Ward could be in here. Callum Ward racing in. He tries to pass it. He should have been selfish, and that was good night Vienna. Silsden still in this game, if only just. Brownell. Better communication needed, it seems. So Trenery will send the ball downfield, looking for Price, but it comes off a Hallam man. Here's Daly. Daly across to the far-hand side, looking for Baldwin. Baldwin back with Daly. Daly sends it down towards the right wing. But Matthews can win possession back, if only just, and very slightly. Matthews is shoved to the floor. The referee thinks nothing of it. Get on with it. Spencer Harris for Silsden. Across to the left wing, looking for Webb-Foster. Takes a deflection. Still Webb-Foster. Over on the far-hand side, looking for an option. He'll find a Silsden man. Looks to play through, and Silsden could be in it to reduce the deficit. And Warhurst has somehow tipped that behind from such a close angle, and there seems to be a Hallam man on the line down in some discomfort. Bodies on the line, quite literally, for Hallam this evening. They lead here by 3-0. Just trying to see as to who that was. Waiting for him to turn. And it will be a Silsden corner. So Silsden have the corner, far-hand side, looking to reduce the deficit, if only slightly. The heads go up.
Silsden maintain possession of the football. It's back out over onto the right-hand wing. Takes another deflection. That's behind for yet another Silsden corner far-hand side. 15 gone in this second half. We've reached the hour mark. So the corner to come in then on this on the far-hand side. Gardner sends the ball in towards the back stick. De Girolamo will get a head onto it, but it only comes out as far as a Silsden man and looks to turn. Here's Baldwin. Baldwin looking for an option. He'll play it in towards the 18-yard box. He's got Brooksbank in support. Here's Daly, and here is Brooksbank. Brooksbank looking to make a mark on this game. Takes a deflection off Matthews, and Hallam can build an attack here. Cartman finds Wilson. Wilson going. Wilson still going. The referee gives a goal kick. No foul. So ball played downfield, and Hallam have won themselves a free kick, seem to be offside, and Padil will leave the football as Hallam have a man down. Seems to be just cramp in the centre circle. So he'll just receive some medical attention, bit of deep heat. Scott Ruthven having a word with the referee, possibly as to why Aaron Wilson and his attempt wasn't given as a foul. Protesting endlessly with the referee, stating his case. And it was the number 4, Nico De Girolamo, who's back on his feet. Trudging off to this near-hand touchline. It will be a Hallam free kick, but he'll just have to wait a moment or so before returning to the field of play. So as it stands, Hallam down to 10 momentarily. Hallam down to 10 for the moment, and they look to build an attack. Ward! It was a good effort, but sadly he didn't catch it right. So De Girolamo back on the field of play. It's back to 11 apiece, and it's a Silsden goal kick. Remains Hallam 0. Hallam 3, Silsden 0. So that one's belted up. There's the bounce. And that supporter a little bit too close for their phone. So here comes Silsden with Brooksbank. And Cassidy. Cassidy! With a great strike from all of 20 yards. Just wide of the left-hand goal post. So Warhurst will play the goal kick downfield. And find Ruthven. Here is Stewart, who's moved to the left-back role. Hallam can clear here with Padil. And up to Cartman. Back to Matthews. Matthews looking to... Well, it is Matthews, sorry. But Silsden can regain possession, and will do so here playing it across in the direction of Stewart and Brooks Bank. Silsden have themselves a throw in. Excuse me. 25 minutes to play here at Sandygate. The throw's taken and Hallam win the first ball and Burns lofts it downfield. The ball's up in the air and here is Wilson, Aaron Wilson. Wilson running at his man. He's going to get clear here, Wilson. Up with his opposite, number 11. Bit hopeful to get through two Silsden men. Oof! That was ball to face from Matthews, but on he goes. Here's Burns. Burns, that was a poor ball, and Daly can recover possession here for Silsden on halfway. Cromack across to the far-hand side, and Baldwin. Now down to Webb Foster. Webb Foster, he'll find Cassidy. Cassidy still going, trying to muscle his way through, but Hallam win possession here with Puddill. It's not cleared though. And here's a chance for Silsden. It's behind and it'll be a corner kick. So corner over on the far-hand side to Silsden. 66 on the watch. And Silsden looking to rid Hugo Warhurst of his clean sheet this evening. So the corner's taken, the ball comes in, the heads go up, but Hallam can clear their lines as far as Brooks Bank. And Cromack, the number 8, looking for options, finds Brooks Bank. Brooks Bank looking to wriggle his way through, he's fouled. And it's a free kick to Silsden on the edge of the 18-yard box. And a substitution for Hallam. As Ash Flynn enters the field of play in place of Callum Ward. Callum Ward, scorer of this evening's third goal. He's done his job this evening. He's got his goal. He scored 3 league goals so far this month alone, Ash Flynn. As Ash Flynn enters the field of play in place of Callum Ward. So Callum Ward on the score sheet this evening, scorer of the Countryman's third. And he looks, Ash Flynn looking to take his tally in November to 4. Silsden looking to take their tally this evening to 1. It will be the number 15, Reese Webb Foster, standing over this free kick. It's Webb Foster! It's a good effort, but it's just too high and goes over the bar. As the rain resumes here in Sandygate. Traditional Tuesday night, mid-November footballing weather. And don't worry, it's going to get worse over the next couple of months. So Warhurst with the goal kick, sends it upfield towards Cartman, but Barnes wins the first header. Here's Webb Foster. Webb Foster with 15. Looking for Price. Price, who's drifted over to the right-hand wing. Price still going, looking to try and worm his way into the 18-yard box, but Hallam can clear and will do so here with Cartman. Cartman on halfway. He's got support here with the likes of Flynn and Wilson. Here is Flynn. Flynn looking to play back through to Cartman. Cartman just lets that go too far. And it's behind for a Silsden goal kick. Just over 20 minutes to play. And Hallam in a commanding position to take all 3 points this evening. Here's Webb Foster. Sends it in, looking for Brooksbank, but not to be, and here's Aaron Wilson. Wilson trying to wrestle with Stewart. It's back with Matthews. Sends it down towards Flynn, but Barnes is there first. Back with Stewart. And Daly. Daly sending it forward. He's not going to catch Warhurst out. That's a goal kick to Hallam. So Hugo Warhurst with this goal kick. So Warhurst downfield looking for Flynn. Aaron Wilson seems to have fouled Stewart, his opposing number 11. And Silsden have themselves a free kick. And a second Hallam substitution, as Jamie Matthews leaves the field of play in place of Ethan Blackburn. So Matthews off and Blackburn on. As Craig Denton looks to just freshen the legs ahead of the Maltby game, which you'll be able to hear with us on Football Forum Live on Saturday afternoon. Here goes Wilson, but that was a lucky head from Spencer Harris. Otherwise, that was 4-0. So Trenery downfield. But Brownell's wise to that one, and Brownell sends it long. Stewart gets the touch needed, back to Trenery in the Cobby Dalers goal. The noise has ramped up some in the last few minutes. And here comes Cassidy. Price trying to get there, but Warhurst is wise to it. So downfield here in the direction of Webb Foster. Hallam can recycle the ball, and they'll do so here with a man as Aaron Wilson chases Stewart. Stewart holds on to possession of the football, but Wilson's won it back. Here's Aaron Wilson. He's fouled. It's a free kick, not a penalty, on the edge of the 18-yard box. Just a talking to. Daniel Padill's across to take this one. 20 yards out. It's going to be a left-footed swinger in towards the 18-yard box, and Hallam could seal it here. Padill sends it in. Oh! Excellent effort from the former Sheffield Wednesday man. Just tipped over by Trenery. Still Hallam come once more with Brownell. And it's still not cleared here as Flynn looks to shoot. But it was a pot shot. It led to nothing, and Silsden can counter, but it only comes back as far as halfway. Here's Brooksbank. Screams of handball, the referee giving nothing. Brooksbank continues. Across here to Stewart. Stewart sends it in towards the 18-yard box. Backwards header.
Off Ruthven, but Warhurst got the hands to it. 15 minutes to play, plus any additional time we require. As the mist and rain resume once more here at Sandygate, Flynn looking to find Wilson, but adjudged offside, and plays resumed immediately. Cromack exchanging passes with Baldwin and Barnes. Harris. Hallam regain possession, but it's a Silsden free kick. On halfway as Craig Denton protests the decision in the home dugout. So Cody Cromack will take this this free kick just over halfway. Cromack sends the ball long, but Hallam can counter. And can Ash Flynn get on his bike quick enough? No, he can't. And Trenery will handle the football in his 18-yard box. 13 and a half minutes to play remains. Hallam 3, Silsden 0. That's a bit of a banana ball, but Cartman can knock it down. The referee says that one's out of. The assistant says that one's out of play. It's a Silsden throw. So taken long, looking in the direction of Brooksbank. Oof. Brooksbank taking ball to face, but he's okay. And then argues with his manager. So Hallam have the throw in a defensive position on this near-hand side. Flynn looking to wriggle past his man. Sorry, that was Aaron Wilson. Ash Flynn playing on the left wing this evening. So Hallam with a free kick. Oh no, it's a throw-in, in fact. And it's Brownhill to take. So Brownhill sends it downfield, looking in the direction of Aaron Wilson, to which it is. Here's Cartman. Cartman sends it across the 18-yard box. Not cleared entirely. Wilson clatters his man. And Silsden have themselves a free kick inside their own 18-yard box. Trenery with the ball downfield, looking towards Webb Foster and finds a man over on the far-hand side. He's shaping to shoot at 20 yards, deflection off Burns, it's behind for a Silsden corner. It's over on the far-hand side. Corner taken short. And despite Baldwin's efforts to try something a bit different, didn't work, and it's behind for a Hallam goal kick. More Hallam football on the way in the not too distant future. Saturday, we were on the road with them to Maltby Main. Do join us for that one. Goldcar United, the visitors to Sandygate on the 28th of November, shortly before our 5-year anniversary. We'll have that one for you. And then we're back watching Handsworth at the Express Worktop Stadium on the 13th of December. Barton Town, the visitors, all those games in the Northern Counties Eastern League Premier Division. Here is Webb Foster for Silsden. Looking to play it down towards Cromack. Cromack looking for options.
He'll find the number 16, number 15. Here's a chance. Brooksbank, but he's offside. So that was the 15 of Webb Foster looking to find Brooksbank. He did find Brooksbank, but he'd gone too early. So approaching the final 10 minutes of normal time here at the Express Worktop Stadium. Hallam leads Silsden by 3-0. What at times has looked a comfortable evening has certainly been hard fought. And it'll be 3 consecutive league defeats for Silsden, conceding 3 in each game. That's what we're on course for. Hallam also scoring 3 in each of their last 3 league victories. That's what they're on course for. Here's Flynn. Flynn looking for options. He's got Cartman in the box, but Stewart gets a block on that. It's a Hallam throw in an advanced position on this near-hand side. The shed end still packed out as the throw-in's taken. It's behind. It's another Hallam throw right by the corner flag. Shed end. Into the 82nd minute we go. Aaron Wilson. Cassidy regains possession for Silsden. And here is Cassidy, here's Brooksbank, looking to play it through to Price. Warhurst out of his goal and belts that one towards the bar. Offside called by the assistant over on the far hand side. So free kick Hallam. Eight minutes to play at Sandygate. Warhurst with the ball downfield. But Silsden regain possession here as Price looks to beat the offside trap. Warhurst well out of his goal. He'll just send that one out for a throw-in. He'll do what he needs to get it out of his house. And Craig Denton, incredibly apoplectic for some reason down below us. So Silsden plays the throw. Looks for a man. Here's Cassidy. Ball comes back in the direction of Brooksbank. It's behind for a Hallam goal kick. As the assistant on this near-hand side just trying to manage the situation with Craig Denton, the Hallam manager. And the referee and assistant just needing to have a word amongst them. Has there been a bit of a miscommunication? We've had 39 minutes. Apologies for any inappropriate language you may have heard. It may be what we're all thinking, but I have to apologise. So 39 gone in this second half. 84 minutes of the game for those of us in layman's terms. Play resumes. And I don't know where they've got 17 from. 17 minutes of additional time, I hope not. My feet are already frozen. Right, Brownell with the throw then on this near-hand side. Lofted up. But Silsden win it back only momentarily. Blackburn seems to be the one to have committed a foul, and Silsden have themselves a free kick in a defensive position. Trenery will take it as Silsden look to get a goal. If only. They need 3 goals to rescue a point this evening. They're 3-0 down. Here is Cromack. Cromack across to Brooksbank on this left wing. Brooksbank sends it in towards the 18-yard box. There is Hallam to clear it once more, and it's up to Wilson. Wilson. Cartman will loft that over to Flynn. Flynn on halfway. Wilson is making a run in support. It's back over to Cartman. They wanted to make a change, but not allowed. Cartman lofts the ball out of play. Substitution to be made by Hallam, eventually. Scott Ruthven leaving the field of play. Richard Patterson, the club captain's on for the last few moments. The third substitution of the evening for the Countrymen. Scott Ruthven leaves the field of play. And Scott Ruthven is on. Scott Ruthven has left the field of play, I should say. Richard Patterson takes his place in central midfield. So Silsden can take this throw in front of the away dugout. 3 minutes of normal time to play here at Sandygate. Hallam 3, Silsden 0. Here is Dom Craig. I believe that's the number 16. Or is that Jake Cassidy, the number 18? No, I think that is the number 18. And I've had a bit of a mare there. That's 3 in one night. That's your lot. Right. Here comes Silsden once more. Brooksbank on this near-hand side. Looking for an option. But that's an absolutely atrocious attempt. And now Hallam can break once more here with Aaron Wilson. I think Trenery will get there first. He will indeed. Trenery trying to give Wilson the run around. And Stewart will clear downfield. A clash of heads. The referee thinks nothing of it, and Hallam can continue playing. Because here is Ash Flynn. Flynn still going. Flynn still going, approaching the edge of the 18-yard box. Flynn! Just wide, took a deflection. Hallam have themselves a corner. Near hand side. 89th minute, shed end. .90 seconds of normal time to play here at Sandygate. Hallam lead by 3-0. Corner on this near-hand side, shed end. The ball comes in towards the back stick. Flynn with the header. Can they get the shot away? Here's Bradbury. Looking to try and find Flynn once more. He's being muscled out. And Silsden can counter. Lofted downfield as Brooksbank beat the offside trap. He has. Warhurst gets the head to it. And Burns is back there to keep the ball in play. Not to beat. Out for a throw. Into the final minute of normal time. We await the assistance board. If we get it. Probably not. Never mind. Silsden with the ball played downfield here towards the number 18, Jake Cassidy. Cassidy across field of play. Here's Webb Foster. Webb Foster sends the ball in. It's not cleared. completely by Hallam. It has now. Brownell. No, this is Cartman. Cartman. Stewart takes the ricochet, and Silsden win themselves a throw-in on this near-hand side. They want to make another change, Hallam. They've not been allowed yet. So play continues. Webb Foster. Towards the byline. Inwards. Hits the top of the net. Hallam have got themselves a goal kick. And they'll make themselves another substitution. Luca De Falco. Signed from Maltby Main. Their next opponents and our next destination on Football Forum Live. Aaron Wilson, he hasn't got his goal tonight, but he's done the job he needed to do. And Luca De Falco will replace Aaron Wilson for the additional time, of which we're into now. So Warhurst will send the goal kick upfield. Silsden win the throw. It's a free kick, rather. Casey Stewart will take this. So Stewart to take this free kick just short of halfway. Every other outfield player is in and around the 18-yard box. Hallam clear their lines and do so with Flynn. Here is DeFalco's just come on. Blackburn loses his footing. Here's a chance for Brooksbank. The flag's up. And he's offside. So Warhurst with the goal kick. Or the free kick, rather. Taken and sent upfield. Up between boxes, Blackburn trying to find DeFalco, and DeFalco could have been in here, but he's muscled out of it. It's back with Trenery. Trenery sends it up. Back to Brownell. Brownell belts it up, looking for Flynn. Flynn wins it, and he's onside. Flynn, DeFalco. Back to Flynn. But that's a poor ball from Flynn to try and reach Blackburn. Here is Patterson. Held off, and Silsden win possession back here with Baldwin. Baldwin sends it down for Webb Foster. And Price. Hallam have it back with Flynn. DeFalco. Patterson trying to win possession from a loose ball. Webb Foster. Silsden throw over on the far hand side. Can't be much more left here at Sandygate. Cartman with the header. Cassidy for Silsden. Great tackle from Blackburn. Here's DeFalco. DeFalco has Flynn in support. He'll find Ash Flynn. Trying to play it back to DeFalco. Not to be. Silsden have the ball once more. Brooksbank. Brooksbank on halfway. Trying to play it down in the direction of Webb Foster. And he'll get there, will he? He certainly will. Plays it back. Here's Price. Poor touch lets him down, and on Hallam go once more if they can keep it in. They can. He's wrestled back, but Hallam continue here. And on Hallam go over halfway. He's fouled that time. It's a certain free kick. And it seems to be a first booking of the evening, or what has been a rather... It's a yellow card. That's the first name in the book this evening. And it comes on 95 minutes. I'm not sure who that was. It's the number 8. It's Cody Cromack. So Hallam with this free kick, some 35 yards out. They're going for the corner flag. Here's DeFalco. Can he keep hold of the ball? He can. Luca DeFalco! And I think it was Stewart that kept that ball from going in the back of the net. It's a Hallam corner. We've had 5 minutes of additional time so far. We continue. Nathan Cartman's across to take this corner kick. Shed end, 95th minute. They're just going to play it into the corner flag. We know what happened the last time they tried to do that. They conceded in the 96th. But that was when they were 2-1 up. This time they're 3-0 up. The referee asking for them to get a move on. They've done so. Silsden have won possession back of the football. Here's Price. Price. Misconstrued ball. Here's Ethan Blackburn for Hallam. Blackburn still going. Is he going to have a crack? No, he'll play it off to Flynn. Ash Flynn into the edge of the 18-yard box. Takes a deflection. It's behind for Hallam corner over on the far-hand side. As we enter the 97th minute here at Sandygate. And the referee just going over to the assistant over on this near-hand side. The shed end still packed, and rightly so. Hallam are on their way to a 5th win in 5. Trenner is being called. No? Is it Trenner? No, it's a Silsden outfield player. And the referee calls full time here at Sandygate. Hallam have made it 5 wins from 5 in all competitions, and they've done it in some style. An early goal from Nathan Cartman got things going, a 6-yard volley. Danny Burns, the emergency loanee from Pontefract Collieries, made it 2 on 15 minutes. And the eventual pressure that came paid off, and Hallam got themselves a 3rd. Callum Ward on 55 minutes. Constant pressure, and I do apologise for the last couple of minutes. The battery just died just before the final whistle. That corner led to nothing, and then the referee blew the final whistle seconds later. So full time here at Sandygate. It finishes Hallam 3, Silsden 0.
With the latest from the NCEL.
This is Football Forum Live.
So thank you very much indeed for your company full time here where it's finished. Hallam 3, Silsden 0. That is about as far as we go for this evening. There'll be full reaction to this game in the not too distant future, because we'll obviously bring you full match commentary of Maltby Main against Hallam on Saturday afternoon live from Muglet Lane. But from Sandygate where it's finished, Hallam 3, Silsden 0. And for the first time ever, the batteries have died during a commentary. Never mind, but there we are. Thank you very much indeed for your company. I've been Joseph Hadfield. Hallam win at Sandygate, and we've been here to see it for the first time this season. Jobs are good. We're back on Saturday at Muglet Lane. Maltby Main against Hallam is our next port of call, but we'll see you very soon on Football Forum Live. Thanks for your company. Good night.
With the latest from the Steel City, this is Football Forum.